Hi everybody, welcome to the Jimmy Dore Show. I'm joined by Ben Mankiewicz from Turner Classic Movies and hilarious comedian from the television. It's Matt Kirshen and his hilarious podcast, Probably Science. Check it out. And right now we're talking about the immigration bill. And it's not often, you know, Paula Deen got in trouble because she couldn't hide her racism very well. And every once in a while on Fox News, they just kind of let it out. So they were interviewing this one guy. He's kind of a jackass. He wears an American flag tie. So there's only two kinds of people who wear American flag ties, assholes and assholes, all right? So he's wearing it, and they ask him why he's against the immigration bill, and he kind of lets the cat out of the bag. It slips a little.
If you give lawful status to a bunch of illegal aliens who are being exploited, guess what? They will no longer be willing to be exploited.
Yes! Guess what? If you pass laws that make them not be exploited anymore, they're going to want to be treated like human beings. And let's face it, that's not fair to other human beings.
That's basically saying, if you free the slaves, who's going to pick the cotton?
That's exactly what he's saying. That, you know, if illegal immigrants start demanding equality, that's going to ruin equality.
Free the slaves, next thing you know, they're going to want to sit down at the same counter with us, have a sandwich.
Yes.
We can't. I am not going to eat a tuna sandwich next to one of them.
He goes on, he's got more to say. What else is wrong with giving illegal immigrant status?
They will demand to be paid on the books. They will have the right to expect that they will be treated equally as Americans. But more importantly, they will have an equal standing in a labor pool that's already unable to find work.
Yes, they're going to have equal standing in our labor, because you know how all Americans aspire to do yard work and clean our pools, right? and sell flowers by the freeway. They're going to be taking all those jobs, those goddamn Mexicans. Isn't it? It's amazing. So when the economy was chugging along, everybody loved Mexicans, right? People are like, oh, I love Mexicans. They come here, they cut my grass for $5. They watch my kids for a nickel. And then as soon as the economy crashes, people are like, these fucking Mexicans, huh? They're coming here, watching my kid for $5. God damn it, why don't they go back to Mexico and starve? That's what I would do.
I like, did you get Stuart Varney's reaction when he says they'll demand equal status and that's what they'll get?
And what did he do?
Gave a reaction like he wasn't quite sure how he was supposed to react to that, because it crossed even the Fox line. So
yeah.
He was like, indeed they will.
Yes, they will.
Indeed they will. I'm sorry we booked this guy.
It's like, well, you are my uncle, so I'm just going to have to swallow this.
Stuart Varney, also an immigrant, right? So maybe that's...
right, yeah, but he's a good immigrant.
Yeah, he's a white one.
He's a white one, so he's okay.
And he speaks
He
English.
works hard.
Yes. English is his native-born... okay, so it gets even worse. Guess what's going to happen if these Mexicans come in and if they become American citizens? Guess what's going to happen to your house?
An alien who is naturalized or given employment authorization legally cannot be discriminated against, so they could get the same jobs that Americans desperately need to avoid losing their homes to foreclosure.
Yes! That's why I thought people were losing their house to foreclosure, because of a giant inflated bubble created by the repeal of sensible regulations in the late 90s and early 2000s. But no, that's not it. It's because these goddamn Mexicans are coming here, taking the shittiest jobs around, working their fucking asses off, and then crashing our economy. Yeah. Yes, and then guess what? They steal your house on top of it. Oh my God, it's not Wall Street, it's the penniless who are fucking us over once again.
Every time I see a Mexican guy bust a table in a restaurant, I'm like, there goes another house.
There goes another house. Yeah.
I like that people are losing their houses now, and under American flag tie guys thought is that the reason why we're losing our houses now is that in 10 years, when these guys get legal status, they're somehow going to retroactively take the houses that we've already lost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you know, the least you can't say that this guy tries to hide his bigotry behind soaring rhetoric, you know?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you think when the morning comes, does he do the thing with the tie? Is he like take the American flag tie? He's like, yeah, let's see. I got the swastika. Too much.
Yeah.
Too much. Yeah.
Oh no, he's just like Richard Gere in American Gigolo. He's got it all laid out on the bed. He's trying to put it up there. You never saw that movie, did you, man?
Never saw that movie.
Okay. Richard Gere's what made him a star. It's supposed to be John Travolta in that movie. He turned it down.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was. You know, he didn't feel comfortable.